Hey, everybody. Hey, live from vacation with my family, where I mainly have been talking about soup over here. So, wow, we are starting 2024. There, I mean, I feel like I've got whiplash back here with everything we have going on. I want to like keep it real simple in some ways because we are about to completely crush it. I want all of you guys to jump in any way you can. There are tons of resources around here. And so I'm going to just real quick rattle through some of those things, okay, and give a general overview of what is about to happen. But the very biggest thing that's about to happen, well, the thing that has me very tired at this point is you guys, we have a 6 day soup challenge. And there are links in this video. If you've somehow missed it, you can find the link to that 6 days of soup. And there's a 6 days of soup FAQ as well. There's just lots of information right now out there on 6 days of soup. And so find the link. It is an email course. And then there are also the FAQs. 98% of your questions are answered there and in the email. So I just strongly encourage y'all to get in and get your questions answered in there because I've been spending the last week answering them. And I won't be available to answer future questions because I am about to take off. And that is the other exciting thing that's happening around here. Okay. So everyone has this really great resource, the 6 days of soup. Just pop in your email wherever it is that you end up finding the 6 days of soup, here on YouTube or somewhere else. It's just by email. We don't have to worry about the robots and the algorithms and all that. You just open the email, you unsubscribe. If you're like, this is stupid, I don't like it, unsubscribe. And it's over. Okay. And we don't have to worry. Did Facebook show you that thing? That kind of thing drives me bananas. You choose, you open it, you don't open it. But if you got a question, open it, and also follow the link to the FAQs because there is just lots of stuff in there for you. And so the reason I won't be available to answer those questions very soon is because I am about to go out on a 30-day adventure, and I'm really excited about this. There's so much I can say about it, and I'm actually going to sort of say it in the 30 days. And so I want to say a little bit about what it is and where you can kind of follow it. Okay. So, but you guys, most of you guys got an email this morning that said, hey, my pants are tight, meet or beat my weight loss in these 30 days. So I'm headed out to lose weight. And I have structured my own personal 30 days in a way that I think is going to be very powerful for me, first in driving my own weight loss, but just in terms of giving me what I need. And so you'll see me out there getting what I need and losing weight. And there will be car stickers available to any of you who meet or beat my weight loss, who are in the recipe finder tool or the deep den. I will send you a car sticker. And so so you guys, the recipe tool, if so, y'all should be in the deep den. Okay, if you're not, you should be in the recipe tool. It is a very simple way to get the recipe content, to get the weekly Tasty Tuesday email from me. This is really going to get you on track. And it will also get a car sticker for you should you meet or beat my weight loss in these 30 days. And so those are premium items. That means member funded, meaning, yeah, you're going to pay for it. So someone needs to. I mean, I don't know who else is going to pay for your car sticker that you're about to win. And so, because I'm going to be out doing my thing. And so where to watch that, where to follow me. I will daily be doing on my TikTok account, which is on under Amanda Rose on TikTok, and on Facebook, the Eat Like a Bear page. I will show you what I'm eating that day. So you can follow that. Like, hey, it's day 17. This is what I'm eating. And it's, I think maybe 100% will be salad kits. And, the things you buy at the grocery store, and it has like the chopped lettuce and a dressing or whatever else. I'll do reviews of those salad kits, but the reason for it is I'm going to be out car camping pretty much most of the time. I mean, I'll be in a hotel maybe here or there, but I'll mostly be car camping, and it's just not reasonable to plan soups. My intention is to have it so simple that I'm not even hardly paying attention to what I'm eating. And I will talk about that in the 30 days because those of you deep den folks already know a big thing that I try to do. I mean, I try to like eat and enjoy my food, but then draw the line and walk away. Stop thinking about it. And one of the key ways to do that is to keep it simple. And I don't know, I mean, in terms of car camping, what's more simple than something like the salad kit. So it seems like a good opportunity to try that. That said, you guys know when I'm at home, I'm kind of homemade all the way, not doing the salad kits. And I do think all you guys who are at home, make your own. Okay. So, um, but but you'll see me out with salad kits. I'm very, very excited about that. So you're gonna find it on the Eat Like a Bear Facebook page and TikTok, maybe here on YouTube. What I don't know about is if I mean, if I'm gonna be connected, if I can even do it. And if I can't, I'm not, because what I'm gonna do, number 1, is I'm gonna hike every single day, at least 5 miles. I'm gonna be out crushing it, you guys. I am very, very excited. Very excited. And so the hiking is actually number 1 before, like, finding an internet to do a TikTok. Okay. And definitely I'm not gonna have time to answer questions. I mean, all the questions have now been asked, and so you can find the answers in the FAQ, and you can find the resources here in the description of this video. And so you'll find the soup, um, place where you put your email, you'll find the soup FAQs, and then you'll find quite a number of other resources, including the Eat Like a Bear website, the general FAQ area. You're going to find so much there, you guys. So, so, so much. I really direct you to all of that. And so, outlook for 2024. Let me just say real quick, and this is mostly for members of the Deep Den. And the Deep Den is our member funded area where, gosh, and we're going to go from this video. You're going to see we're going to end this at the top of the hour and go into a Zoom where we meet even daily. Some of y'all are meeting daily in there, and we have meeting times daily, at least once daily, and hang out and chat. Okay, that's what we're doing. And there's a lot of psychology content and stuff like that. And so, what I intend to do is, like when I'm out in these 30 days, you'll see me like day 17. Here's my salad. I might have some other thoughts and, some, I don't know, wisdom. I have no idea. And maybe say, like, hey, if you're in the deep den, you can go check that thing out. I hope to be you guys who are members know there's a lot of content like scattered around and buried in there to bring some of that stuff up so we can have discussions about some of those concepts that we've talked about over the last 2.5 years that we've even had the deep den. Okay. But stepping back a little bit on 2024. So in the deep den, you guys who are not members, you wouldn't know this, but we've been doing these 30-day challenges. And we're about to do this one coming up. But one of the things that I learned with doing the 30-day challenges over 2023 is there was never time to, celebrate the ending of one and prepare for the beginning of another. And so we're only going to do 3 this year. And that is it's I said it in an email. I feel like monthly was too much. And because we weren't able then to really like take that reflection time. And so we're going to do this January and February, depending on anyone when you start. You're going to just report in by probably the end of February. And we're going to use that time then in the late winter to reflect. And this is not a time to, fall into pizza or something like that. It's a time to just reflect like how could that 30 have been better, or how will the next 30 be different? Maybe there's a different need that you have. And taking that time and kind of gearing up. And normally I would have something like that quarterly, but you guys, if you're new, you wouldn't know this either. But we're about to have a really big meetup in early April. And so I feel like we're all going to be so focused on that and reaching our goals for April 8th. And so that's going to really be our focus. And so the next structured 30-day challenge, like the one that we're about to have, probably won't be until about June into July. And again, with a bigger window, bigger than 30 days, because we can each kind of choose our own start date. But say there's a 6 to 8 week window. We're all kind of starting in there somewhere. And we're all then taking advantage of like that amazing energy of it. And I fully intend that because I can't even tell you, I am so excited about my 30 days. I cannot tell you. And I'm already getting excited. What does June hold for me? What about my next 30 days? Oh, and now think about this. In hear my excitement, you guys. Look, I don't know that this phrase has ever been spoken. I'm excited about going in and losing weight. I mean, I'm not just excited about the point of losing weight and having that outcome. I'm excited about the process. Now, what if I can create a structure in my own life where, yeah, I need to get in front of that weight or some fitness thing or whatever it is, and I get excited about the process of doing it. That's the change I want for myself. I don't want this, like, dreading and drudgery and whatever else that yeah, I mean, that we all associate with weight loss, and I get it, okay. I want I want something more for myself, and that's what I'm working on in this that's a big thing that I'm working on in this 30 days, and I'm gonna say so much more about that, and I'll probably say more about it out in the field, out there. So, follow me on the oh, I should say, so TikTok, Facebook, Eat Like a Bear page to show you the food, but probably there should be one central location where I might like be a little more long-winded or whatever, and I'm going to do that on my Facebook personal profile. And so that's I post into the Facebook stories group from that profile. It's easily found. And so that would be the place to follow if you're interested. I have some interesting stories I will tell on that. And I'll do it as I have connectivity, as I'm kind of like in the mood or whatever else. Like I know cause I'll be out. I'm going to be out basically by myself a lot of the times. So when I feel extra chatty and have a connection, boom, find me on Facebook. And I'll definitely have comments about the process of these 30 days. So, and deep dinners, yeah, follow there too, because then I'll say like, oh yeah, because there's this video over here, and then I'll try to bump it in the deep den so y'all can check it out. So that's what I'm just like, what mess is back there? I'm at my in-laws house, and this is the spare bedroom. Just that's toilet paper. They're set. They're set. That's like, the COVID stash of toilet paper. By the way, I think I have COVID. I haven't tested, but I do have something, and there's a whole wave going on around here. So like I think I have COVID. Okay. Now, y'all getting in the soup thing. Okay. I've spent a lot of time on that. So, um, and there's a lot, and you guys, it's totally adaptable or whatever else. And like, just read the FAQs, read them, read the emails, and so many of your questions are going to be answered there. And get ready to crush it with those soups. I'm excited. We've had I don't know, 10,000 people sign up for the soup challenge, which is why we've had so many questions. I mean, when you have that many people, that is an amazing success. And yeah, there's lots of questions that come from 10,000 people. Let's see. Oh, and okay, I'm now looking at comments, you guys. You know what? I can hardly, I'm so excited, but yet I can hardly breathe because my lungs feel all congested from like the COVID or whatever it is. But I'm kind of amazed now that I'm taking a little bit of I've slowed down a little bit that I could even talk. So I am truly very, very excited about the 30 days. I mean, so I'm not in California now. I'm going to head back. My day one, I'm thinking there'll be a day zero, and that might be Monday. Um, but my day one won't be later than, or my day zero won't be later than Wednesday for sure. And the reason I'm not entirely sure is because with the travel back and who knows, I I want to give myself a little bit of flexibility, but not too much. Because you guys know how it is when you're like, oh, I'll just start sometime in the spring. And then you never do. And so I didn't want to set myself up to have problems with implementing on day 1, which is why I'm allowing like 3 days. And so if I don't start Monday, it will be by Wednesday for sure. But I'm already thinking, I want to go. I want to get started. And one way to do that might be to make like a day 0. I was going to have day 1 be when I actually start to drive from my house. I think that's too complicated. What if I wanna drive? Oh, because I gotta hike every day. That takes time, and so I'm my day 1 has a lot of driving in it. Anyway, details, details. So I might have a day 0, and it might be Monday, might be Tuesday. Let's see. And oh, and Carolyn. Okay, so Kara is in the house, and Kara, I think, just signed up in the Deep Den. I think, or maybe it was a recipe finder, but I think the Deep Den. Deep Den people, new Deep Den people. Okay, stick around. We will help you get in and kind of give you an orientation. And so, and if we end up, because we haven't had that many people in our daily project hubs, not nearly as many. If y'all knew how awesome it was, how many of you would be in there? Okay. And so if we end up with just, legions of people in there, that would be amazing. Okay. And we would have more times and maybe even have, like, I intend to come at this time or at that time. So we had a sense of the demand for different times. So we'll see. If you end up in there today and it's like complete pandemonium, just like laugh and say, wow, this is the beginning of something very exciting, because it will be. Yeah, but we'll help you, like, find your way in there. And the first thing to do is to get access to the den, and that's with a login that you should get when you purchase. And then get help with that if you need it, at the support email if you need help at all. I think 95% of people don't need help with that, so don't worry that I'm saying that. Just help is there if you need it. And then there's a space called the water cooler, and pinned to the top of that is instructions about the project hub, which is the Zoom thing we keep talking about. Okay, but in any case, we can help walk you through. Any of you guys, we can help walk you through this. And so let's see. Judy says, "Are you going to new places?" I'm going to old places, Judy. Gosh, I'm feeling emotional. I first, I'm kind of going to places where I won't freeze, okay, or at least not too badly, because it's cold, and so south. It's still cold down there, especially when you're camping in a car. That's going to be camping in a car. I've got no budget for my 30 days. And I was like, I don't have a budget. What am I going to do? I'm like, come on, car camp. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah. And I'm feeling old places are fun. And some of these old places are places that were really key in my 2017 and 18 days, when I was originally doing all this. And so kind of going back is part of what I'm doing. I'm really excited about it. Very excited. Okay. Um, you guys commenting about, yeah, so I've got COVID. So if you just landed in here, like, oh man, I'm crying. Okay, but also I have COVID. So that's part of the sniffles. Okay. Um, Jennifer, yes. I'm fired up to see what I can accomplish over the next 90 days before our meetup. So, yes, it is now about, I think, 96 days before the actual eclipse, but we are getting together. Um, what about 5 days before is when our meetup starts. And so we do have about 90 days left. Let's just think for a minute about the changes in your life you can make in 90 days. And, whether you're going to meet us in person or, it, 90 days, you guys, it's a really great opportunity to take this time, the energy that's coming out of this community, and just crush it. Crush it, crush it, crush it, crush it. And the opportunity, this is the advertisement from our sponsor, but the opportunity to have an extremely high quality tool for your eating. Okay, so the eating part of this, it's a necessary part. Okay, so what we do to lose weight, we need all the components that are both necessary and sufficient. If you're not eating on point, you're just not going to lose weight, because especially a lot of us are eating an awful lot. Okay, so your eating needs to be on point, but How are you doing that every single day? How are you doing that consistent implementation? That becomes a mindset thing. And I will tell you that as so first of all, having the recipe finder tool is going to help with that necessary component. But in terms of having that mindset, um, this challenge is going to help as well because it really think about it like this, because y'all can do all this on your own. You can, but the funds for this month go completely into the community, into our April activities, so everyone should just do it just for that reason. But you'll have a high quality tool for frankly cheapity cheap, and you're going to be in the 30-day challenge and qualify for a car sticker. Now, here's what the car sticker does. You're going to be, it's going to be Wednesday afternoon at, 4:30, and you're going to be grumpy and who knows what. I'm not trying to speak like bad words on anybody, but you know how it is. So it's like a bad time or whatever. And then you're like, darn it, I'm going to just eat that. But then that little thing here is going to be like, I am getting that car sticker. I'm getting it. And that car sticker is very powerful. So we don't have the design on the sticker. Jen, you know what? We need to get a design if you would help me, please. Because I already, Jen is going to crush it. I know that Jen needs your car sticker. You just got to beat me. And we want a good like one time only car sticker that you can only get from this. And so you're going to be wanting that car sticker on in that difficult moment, and you're going to push through. And that is the value of the car sticker. And so Deep Den members qualify, and recipe people qualify. That's it. Everyone else, y'all on your own. Okay. And you're not completely on your own. Just follow us, follow the energy, grab onto the wings of all of it, and go for it and crush it. But never before has there been an offer so inexpensive and so high value for everybody as this recipe finder is, given that it is getting folded back into this community, given that it is a great resource just in itself, and given that y'all are going to be chasing a car sticker. Okay, so enough about that, but that was a long old word from our sponsor. Our sponsor's very long-winded. Okay, so let me look at comments. Yep, Ginger. Okay. I'm okay. I hate to. Okay, let me take this off so I can cough. I don't want to cough in y'all's ears. If that was too loud. Oh my gosh. Yes, you need a car sticker, Ginger. You need a car sticker. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jennifer. Jennifer's going to jump into the recipe finder. Awesome, Jennifer. And you bought so much broth at Walmart. Okay, so you guys, now on this channel, there is a holiday broth video. You can make your own broth too. And so I would encourage you, if you're really going through a lot of broth, and especially in the winter where it's just soup is so satisfying, it's even more satisfying with homemade broth. That said, never require it of yourself to go those extra steps just to feed yourself. It's completely fine and acceptable to have broth out of a carton. So, and apparently Walmart has a lot. All right. All right. And so, Judy, that's right, Judy. Judy is joining us in Arkansas with her car sticker. It's But I'm gonna crush it, you guys. So you guys are gonna have to work your literal tails off this month, because all of us will be. Our literal tails. I'll just stand up for that right there. Okay. Mm. Okay. Let's see. I'm excited about getting that car sticker. Working on crushing goals here in flippin' Arkansas. Wait a minute, Karen. Are you from Arkansas, Karen? Are you in Arkansas? Where? Are you close enough? You gonna like at least come by for the day or something, hang out with us, something like that? That would be so awesome. Whew. And so Jackie saved some of her broth in the freezer. I usually when I have a batch, I'll put like a little quart in the freezer too. What I typically do is I'll just make a bunch of it, but I make it I make day 1, here's some broth. I make the soup, I eat it when that broth is hot. Then I put the bones on again. You'll see a continuous broth method that I talk about. Just the holiday broth, I think it mentions it. Um, I have another video that I don't think I've put up, but I'll definitely put in the recipe. I need to put it in the app that shows the step by step. But you just you strain the broth. It's hot. You make your soup. You put the rest of the bones if there's any left. Like chicken, maybe you're only doing this twice, but if there's any bit of bone left, put it back in the pot, cover it with a little water, go another round. So the next day, then that's the broth that you strain off. It's hot. You're making your soup. It's really easy. But yeah, I'll typically in the process freeze like a quart. I don't typically keep a lot of broth in the freezer. It just takes space. So, Karen, you guys know that. So that is amazing, Karen. So I mean, are you aware, Karen, about our connect? I mean, have you been following our Arkansas story? So you guys, we are meeting up in right near the Buffalo National River, in Searcy County, near Marshall, Arkansas, and surrounding towns, because it's very rural, scattered about. My family is from Fox, which is in neighboring Stone County, and but then from Fox, prior to Fox, they were in St. Joe, Arkansas, which is right there on the river. So we're going to be right near you, Karen. Okay. Um, and so Lynn is asking, is the recipe finder available for Android? Absolutely, because it's browser based, so it's available for any of that. It's not. We keep talking about it like it's an app because it's app like, and it's a browser based tool. So, um, let's see. Um, that this is exciting, Karen. I'm very I am I'm getting very excited about April. Very excited. And just boy, I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited about these 30 days and just the fire that we're going to have from these 30 days and how it's leading us right into April. Amazing. Amazing. I'm just scrolling up. But you know what? Let's see. I've got Georgia, Anna, Anna and Virginia back here. I should stop talking and let them talk. But I'm just scrolling. I'm looking at comments again. Um, oh, okay. Terry is looking. Okay, so Terry looked at a map about the eclipse, and so we would need to look. I wonder, okay, because you guys, for an eclipse, because Terry's saying it passes over her house in northern Michigan. So in an eclipse, you should know you're going to find a map that shows this band of, geography. Okay. And in the middle of the band is where there's maximum totality, which means a maximum amount of time that the moon covers the sun. And so I don't know, Terry, I don't remember seeing that it goes into northern Michigan, but you know what? It it Niagara Falls is in totality. So maybe part of that I would check because it's possible that you're in like 90% totality. Anyone who is working to view the eclipse, which is going to go in a long band across the Midwest and then up into New England, make sure you're in the middle where you're going to experience totality. So just check on that, Terry, and make sure you're reading that map right. Because I don't remember northern Michigan being in it, but I wouldn't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Um, Oh, Jackie, that is amazing. So I do believe that some of our Northeast Bears will be meeting in April in Atlantic City, twirling on the beach. Is Atlantic City in totality? Oh, that's going to be wild. If that will be some kind of place, and we're going to need full reports of that. That is amazing. That is amazing. And Terry, I love it. I love it. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I love it. I have family in Northern Michigan. I love Northern Michigan. I need to go. I need to go visit Terry in Northern Michigan. So my family is in not far. They have a place not far from Traverse City, and but they're also like the younger generation is in Ann Arbor, Ann Arbor, Novi, that area. Yeah. And I lived in Farmington for 9 months way back in the 90s. All right. Okay. Awesome. Victory. We'll call you Victory. Okay. Victory. And your husband, you got your husband in the challenge. I love it. That is wonderful. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh, yes, I'm coming to visit. Okay. And let's see. When does the 90-day challenge start? Okay, so we're doing official 30 days. We have 90 days until the eclipse. So really, we do kind of have a very big 90-day challenge, but we're doing a 30-day. And we're gotta chase something hard. And 30 days is a good number of days to chase it hard. And that's where you can earn the car sticker. Okay, so anyone in the deep den or who is trying the new recipe finder tool and is in the recipe finder community will be able to report in and give their address so that I can send them a car sticker should you meet or beat my weight loss in the 30 days. Because I will be getting back home, stepping on the scale. I'm a little bit afraid because I haven't stepped on the scale for weeks. And I thought, oh, dear God, because it's been the holidays. You know what I'm saying? I could have a few more pounds to lose than I imagined. And then I thought, well, maybe that's good because that'll set me up to lose more in January. I'm like, okay, don't start making ideas like that because they'll just be eating ice cream. I had some earlier, by the way. I can't be doing that. Ugh. Um, so I'm going to step on the scale and I will be reporting in at what my weight and weight loss is, but that will be at the end of all of it because I'm leaving it as a mystery to y'all. You're going to just have to imagine. Imagine whatever I'm losing is so big and you're chasing it. Okay. That's what you got to do. You got to do it. Yep. Let's see. And yeah, Judy says it's going to be okay, Amanda. It will probably not be as bad as you were expecting. You know what, you guys? So in terms of getting on the scale and like all that dread of getting on the scale or whatever, if anyone's really dreading it, you are going to want to know what that number is. But if you're really dreading it, a really good way to handle that is just get started and weigh yourself on, day 2 or 3 when you are starting to feel that power, because whatever number is looking back at you, you can handle it. You can handle it. You're already handling it. And so it's not as like soul crushing as when you are feeling so out of control. So start the soup challenge and then jump on the scale if you're having, but you're going to want to jump on the scale because you're going to need to be able to report your weight loss to get the car sticker. Okay. All right. We will have some other ways to get the car sticker. If you have a banger story, you're going to get a car sticker from me. So we'll but the main way is if you beat me, you got to beat me. Okay. And good luck to y'all. Good luck to y'all because I'm going to crush it. You're going to see me out there hiking, crushing it. All right. Eating my salad kids or whatever. Okay. Tina says, I'm betting on double digits. She's going to lose at least 10 something. Better shoot for more than that. Yes, you guys, you better shoot for more than that. So Anna's clapping. I'm going to bring Anna up in her clapping state. And she's clapping and waving. There she is. I'm going to bring Georgia up too. And Virginia was back here. Her camera's not on, so maybe she stepped away. But yes, Tina's right. I'm going to crush it, y'all. All y'all, I'm going to crush it. You're going to have to really put your head to the grindstone and just imagine, what if I'm losing 30? And okay. Okay. Imagine whatever it is that your number is, like say you want to lose, you're trying to lose, I don't know, 8 or whatever. Imagine I'm losing 9. Okay. So just keep going. Stay focused. Do it. And you do know the biggest thing that you're going to get out of this is those pounds that you just lost, whatever they end up being. And more than that, like your own like focus and that rhythm that you're going to be able to kind of build for yourself. Let's see. And Judy says, if I beat you the second time, do I get 2 car stickers? We need to make the special car sticker for the Smart Alex in the group. And then that should be its own car sticker. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. And Yeah, and Kathy is saying, "Weigh yourself first and measure weird places." Yeah, take your measurements, and all that, multiple measures of everything. It just and just do it. Yep, yep. Let's see. Oh, um, and there's discussions about the search features for the recipe finder. Yeah, it's highly searchable
Yeah.
by recipe
And
title and ingredients of the recipe.
anybody hasn't watched Sanders' walkthrough, do that because it'll make a world of difference for you.
Oh,
Absolutely.
of course. Yes, thank
Mhm.
you. There is a video on this YouTube channel, I think, that
I
is
think
that
I'll look real quick.
yeah, that hmm. But you know what? It might be an unlisted video. I'll go make it
Maybe.
public.
Yeah.
I can do that right now. You know what? Let me make it public and let me try to find the link. The problem is, you guys, we can't while we're live. While we're live, we you know what though? It should be.
I
We're gonna
don't.
find that. You
I
guys,
don't. When I look at videos, I don't see it.
okay. We're gonna find it for y'all. Okay. And I'm sure it's on the sales page for it where you actually
Hmm.
so there's a 7-day trial, but you're gonna have to put a credit card or some PayPal in. And I don't know if the PayPal is working for the 7-day. I don't know. Little issues with PayPal. Put in a credit card. And on that page where you do that, you'll find the video and you can just see the dashboard and everything.
I
That's where
think
you
it
should go.
was working with PayPal, but it was charging 1 cent.
Oh,
I think
okay. We
that's
should
what
put that
PayPal.
in the documentation. So if you don't
PayPal's
want to be
got to
charged
get
a
their
cent,
gig.
you don't want to be charged a cent, then you need to use a credit card. Isn't
Yep.
that strange? Like all the quirkiness that you learn in these things. Virginia's back. I'm going to bring Virginia up. Hey, here's Virginia.
Hey.
And anyone who's found their way into the deep den and wants to come backstage and be on camera with us here. Every time we do a live video, we do live videos every week. And this one just happens to be public. So we got a lot of people here checking us out. And but every week we have a separate link that's how to join on camera like this. And I put it in the comments of the announcement just mainly so that it's just separate so that people don't end up in here by accident because we have had that. Anyway, so you can watch this. You can also join us backstage. And so anyone right now in the deep den can find the backstage link and come in and I don't know, video bomb us. That would be
In the
great.
party.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to tell everybody that, like I forgot who it was that said about the scale. Everybody needs to remember it's just a number. It does not define you. It doesn't mean that this is where you're going to stay your whole life. This is your starting point. This is your starting point to push your awesomeness. And you just do not be led by the scale. Take your pictures, take your measurements, embrace all of it, how you're feeling. It's not just about the dadgum scale, but I will get the sticker and I'm coming after you.
And well, speaking of video bombing, here we go. Hey Jackie, how you doing? Oh,
Jack and Jen. Woo! 2 days.
see, anyone can show up back here.
Real quick, Kathy is asking about is the recipe. Yes, it is. It is included.
Right. And so anyone in the deep den already who's missing my emails, if you are, well, we need to figure out why, but all you do is email support to get access and Sandra will send you like an invitation or whatever. So that's all you need to do. And so yes, it's in it. So you're going to sign up for the deep den and gosh, and then if there's any questions, just email us really with the deep den because right now we're just in an awkward moment of of the welcome email for it is not in there and that's my fault. Okay. So we will help you find the different resources of the deep den. And yes, it's the recipe tool is in there, which I'm really excited about. We haven't had a good commonplace for content like that for the deep den. And so that makes it very easy and awesome. So I'm pleased about that. Okay.
Take a breath.
Yeah. I'll mute myself just so that then I have to like reach over to unmute myself.
Right.
But we need to hear you guys' updates. So what if
Well, I can say what I'm excited about because I wrote it up there, but I am excited because I found a different way. You know how you have a list of your habits or whatever to kind of help you make sure you're doing, like, whether it's your daily 5 or whatever. I found a way to write it down that really, really helped me. I put, like, I need to do my breathing exercises. I put, I love taking deep breaths. I want to make sure I go outside. So I wrote, I love going outside. So instead of a to do thing, I get, excuse me, I get to do these things. And so it's a big difference for me. Yep. Oh, turn that up. Sorry.
I've
And
been
then,
so much in that mode as I'm looking at the 30 days of
mhm,
so it's hiking 5 miles a day, which is a big commitment,
mhm,
but setting it out there, a couple weeks in advance and the way
mhm.
I'm thinking about it, that's why I'm
Yeah.
so excited. And I just feel like that's such a powerful way to start. I'm really
Mhm.
working myself up. And now think about that. I'm making a very big commitment.
You,
Um, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, and we're excited and we can be grateful for the opportunity to do the things on our list. And it's just, mindset is everything.
yeah.
It is. And I don't want us to forget about Jackie's idea that she had last time. So I have it here about listing stuff. Yeah.
Well, I think, and that could be a really super great activity at the top of the hour in Zoom. And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
because then maybe everybody, so like it could be pandemonium, could be a lot of people. And so maybe a quick prompt where everybody just and then
Yeah.
mutes and then go to the next person, something like that. And so yeah, yeah. But Jackie said that we should name a joy that we have and name something beautiful about yourself. So you know what? We'll do that real quick, but first we got to hear more updates. So what, Jackie Pick, tell us what's up because I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, I know. I want to say that I am back on fire, and this is day 6 of me being on fire, spurred on by one Virginia Jennings.
Hey,
And and I haven't weighed myself. I've just been on fire, and I feel better and better every day. And what I'm also very excited about is very unbelievable for me. I'm excited about buying, cooking, and stocking meat. And this was spurred on by Jackie Patty saying in one Hub Zoom meeting recently that she always has about 40 pounds of cooked meat in her freezer. And I looked at my freezer and I had 2. And I'm like, something's wrong here. So I've been scouring the grocery stores for all the deals. And it's hard up in the Northeast because our prices are insane and we don't get those good deals hardly ever. But I sent my husband out this morning to 2 different stores to get boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and he came back with about 42 pounds of them, you know?
wow. Oh
And
my
and
goodness.
I just cooked 2 5-pound pork loins, and they're ready for slicing. And I could go on and on about that, but I also am here to say I am getting that car sticker.
Yay.
And so the whole batch cooking protein, it's a big part. That's the key thing in what I do. I mean, not the key. I don't know if it's the key, but it's like the first thing in what I'm doing with my meal prep. And I just want to say it is a chance as you're working on all that to that's you setting intentions for those days that you're going to use it. You're putting that up for the future. And so if you do it with that, like in your mind and in your heart, it is that thing for your future self. And so everyone who is doing this, I really encourage you to be mindful about what you are doing. You are setting yourself up for the future, for success in those days that are going to be hard, that you're not going to want to shop for a pork loin or cook it or whatever else, and you're going to just want to grab that thing out of the freezer. And frankly, you can use a pork loin and put it on anything. And especially once you have like a framework in place or whatever, you're like, you know what, I've got one vegetable and I've got all that pork. Like, okay, I can do it. And that is what we do here, and that's what the recipe finder tool was kind of born for, this moment of Jackie's husband running around finding pork loin. So awesome, awesome, Jackie. I'm excited now, but you should weigh so that you can report, right?
I will.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
do that tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning,
All right. All
and see
right.
where I am.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, Jen, give us an update.
Well, I am almost over my cough. I've been sick since probably the second week in December, and I just can't quite kick it. My energy's been really low, so I haven't logged the miles on my bike and stuff like that I wanted to. But hey, I know some of you know I was cycling to Arkansas virtually, and I'm about 120 miles away, so I'll probably get there this month, and so that's exciting. I would have. I really thought I would get there by the end of the year, but with being sick, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I didn't have the energy for it. But I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what I can accomplish in the next 90 days. My 2023 was kind of a hold steady year, quite frankly. I had a lot of things. We had death in the family, a lot of sickness, a lot of various challenges. But I guess I'm thankful that I have stayed fairly steady. And so I'm heading into this new year with a lot of hope for really crushing it and seeing what I can accomplish over the next 90 days. Because I think that 90 days will really give me the energy to get the last bit off, kind of proving to myself again that I can do it without just sitting in the same 10 to 15 pounds, bouncing around in it. And that's kind of what I've done for the last year. So I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm excited to help design a couple of fun stickers. So we'll see. Definitely a sarcastic bear sticker has to be done, and so we'll see what happens.
And we already have a winner for that.
Georgia.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome, Jen. So, Virginia, an update for us this week?
Yes. So as Jackie mentioned, I've been on this little reboot of mine since about the 17th of December, because we didn't really have, it was just the two of us, at Christmas. We didn't have all that Christmas stuff that everybody has to worry about, the family and the cooking and the food that you don't want in the house and all that. So that was good for us, because from, Thanksgiving, it sort of went, back downhill or uphill. I guess the scale went uphill. But I'm excited because I picked up some old / new tracker devices, and this is one of them. And so you can see this is the months basically of the year, and the ones that I have the red around, that's the 90 days. And the little dot right here is when I leave for Arkansas in April, like right at the beginning. Now, I also have a little, this is so much fun. I have to show you this because it's just the cutest thing ever. I bought this spiral notebook on Amazon, but it has a bear with these little popper things that you push in. And so the ones that are pushed in is what I've lost since I recommitted on the 17th. So this little bear popper thing is so much fun. I just love it. So can I count my 30 days from the 17th? Because that's the only way I'm going to beat you, man.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so any of you guys, so I'm starting next week, but whatever your start date is, make it 30 continuous days at some point in all of this season. And so some people are like Teresa, I think is starting on January 20th, for instance. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I like this idea of we will have like these seasons of the challenge, and then we can kind of get in as it fits. And so the challenge season will be longer than 30 days. Ours will be
Right.
2 months really for this one. And but there will be all that amazing energy and allowing us to kind of do it as we each need to do it is my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been since the 17th, really. I've been playing around with making soups and all that. And that was right when you were putting all the recipe things together and we were testing those. And so I've been playing with a lot of soups, and I really do enjoy a soup. Like, especially right now, like it was pouring down rain and 40 degrees this morning, which is highly unusual for the high desert, but it's sunny now, so that's normal. But just having that warm soup for dinner is, well, I mean, I eat like mid-afternoon, but it's so comforting. It's just really comfort food, like. And I'm going to say it one more time for anybody out there. Like, if you haven't tried these soups, they are so simple and so good. Like, I was blown away. I've been blown away every time I've tried a new one. But like clam chowder, I thought there's no way Amanda could make a good clam chowder with vegetables as the base, right? Oh no. It is amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you. I think that's a really good recipe. So yeah, that's right there in the app, and people just
Yeah.
need to get in and
It's
give it a try. But Judy said, good question, Judy. Please explain how to post your weight loss. So I just posted in the water cooler. So Judy, you guys is in the deep den, and so we need to know because I think we had some little tech issue going on in there, and plus we're all just got like whiplash from all these things going on. But we need to know how y'all did this past fall because we need to crown like the queen, or what we have a guy in there, so we king, but of weight loss for the fall. And so I posted in the water cooler just like an hour ago asking um the little place where you submit your weight loss. I just feel like there someone asked something about it, and then I looked at it. I'm like, I think there's a problem. Just go old school. I lost X number of pounds. Tell us, okay, and let us know. And we need to figure this out. I do know quite a few of us were just like white knuckling it, okay, but I know some of y'all lost amazing amounts of weight also if no one else than Kimberly. I mean, right? She's still riding on the wings of how much she lost in September. Yep. So let's see. And Judy's saying, "What about people who are not in the deep den?" Oh, and so I don't have a place where I'm collecting that for the fall. We will have something for the 6-day challenge, 6 days of soup, and then we will have something for the 30 days as well. And it's just not set up yet, but by I think I put in the email that we'll have that ready by December 25th or something like that, and that'll come to the email of people who are in it or whatever else. So we'll figure that out. Yeah, but to be clear, if you're getting a car sticker, you need to be in either the deep den or in the recipe finder tool because you will be funding your own car sticker with your that there's all kinds of resources in there for you. The fee to join is extremely small and you get your car sticker. I don't know if that's the most valuable thing in there. Maybe. So you will get an email about that. Okay.
And everybody needs to remember too, those of you who don't belong to the deep den or you haven't signed up for the recipe finder, you're investing in yourself. You're investing in the group, but you're investing in yourself. All of that goes right back into us to help us succeed. And I mean, it's just, to me, it's a no-brainer. But I think that we're worth investing in ourselves, and they need to take that jump. They really do.
Well, and the cost of any of this is actually not for 98% of us, it's not even a big issue or commitment. And especially just like 1 month with that recipe finder, get in, focus, 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 work things out. Um, it's the cheapest thing you're going to find out there for the level of support that it is. And so, and you get a car sticker if you beat me. So yeah, yeah.
And honestly,
I mean,
it's
Nutrisystem never sent me a car sticker. I'm just saying.
well, and also, like, really, any of these things cost less than an Oreo or an ice cream habit. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, it costs less than a
I
lot of
save
things.
so much money on groceries. It's insane. It is insane. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're just starting brand new, take a look at your food budget for the past month and then do this for a month. You're going to be shocked. You will be absolutely shocked
Yeah.
at how inexpensive it is to eat this way.
Yep. I mean, just using the recipe finder, you could see how much it would cost you to buy those items that you want to. So just like make out a menu for a week and compare it to what you spent, last week or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
So I just want to say one thing. The recipe finder is what, $10 a month? That's 33 cents a day. The Deep In is what? Is it $30 a month? Which includes the recipe app and also includes the Zooms, as many as you want, and all kinds of other ridiculously great stuff. That's $1 a day, I think.
Yeah.
And because I'm seeing all these ads on the TV right now.
Yeah.
And they equate it to how many cents a day it is. So I thought I would just stick that in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question is, are we worth $1 a day? Hell
Yes.
Yeah. I think I had like 6 ads yesterday on Facebook or whatever on some device to blast the hair off of my skin. And I'm like, that's a whole year of the 10. Actually, it's more than a whole year of the 10.
So you're just going to be a hairy bear. Is that it?
I'm like, do I care that much about blasting the hair off of my skin? I mean, really? This has a lot more benefits for me than not having a hairy leg occasionally.
And in the den too, we do have so many resources. There's so many articles and videos and all of those things. I'm part of a book club and Bible study that we offer, and that's just a couple of things that I'm kind of involved in. But it's all of us, all of the members. Anybody could say, "Hey, I'm going to jump on the Zoom at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I'd love to talk about whatever." So it's anybody can do that. And in our book club, we're going to jump in and review the tenets that Amanda has out there. So that's what we're going to do the first few weeks, is just reviewing the tenets.
Wow, that's
And
when does that start, Jen?
That's the book club, even though it's not a book club for the first few weeks, is going to be starting Monday at 11 Eastern, and it'll be on the Zoom. And we're just going to start talking about about the tenets. And then we'll probably pick a book. We did Atomic Habits in the fall, and that one was a great one, and it'd be worth doing again. So, and Bible study is Tuesdays at 11. And we're trying to pick things that also help with mindset and stuff like that. So anyway, it's a good time. And there's, just like Tina says, we need to have a dance hub time.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I'm totally ready for that. I just need to stop coughing, and I'll do it even coughing. We could do it next week. We just got to find a good day.
Yeah.
Right. And to clarify, because the book club, the Bible study, and then apparently a dance hub, these are like organically coming up from members of the community. And I can imagine if we had like a little small working group of people interested in vegetarian recipes, for instance, that
Mhm.
that would be a really good place to do that. So all these little, and then let's get it in the app. We all have access to the app and the deep den. So, it just like, wow, that seems obvious.
If
So it's just,
anybody is willing to lead a vegetarian one, I am super interested in it, because if you haven't watched the Live to 100 Blue Zone documentary, watch it. It's amazing. And I'm also watching another one right now with an experiment with twins called You Are What You Eat on Netflix. And so far, it is fascinating, really fascinating. I highly recommend both of those things for people to watch. I have to say one more thing about the hubs. So I'm not sure everyone understands this, but this Zoom that we go to the hubs on is open all the time. And so I can't tell you how many times in the last 5 months people have said, do you just want to meet me in the hub at, any whatever time, say your time and I'll be there for you, because I have needed all this support in the last 5 months, as most of you know. And so, and I'll go into a regular hub and gotta go, I gotta go. It's just, I can't plan anything. So being able to ask someone to meet you in a hub at a off time, if you will, happens all the time, and it's fabulous. It's great support. So if you need like more one-on-one support, or you need help, like how do I do this or that in the den, or what do you recommend for this or that, it's great just as a one-on-one support, or one-on-two or three, however many people show up for that, if you want that kind of more intimate support. But the Zooms, the hubs themselves, have been the thing that have kept me going over these last 5 months. And I just can't say enough. I mean, man, to take my money, take my money, take my money. Come on.
And as a direct result of the hub, I now know that Texas gets very cold. I had no clue.
We're
Florida,
learning a lot of things.
I mean,
Yeah.
the iguanas are falling off the trees in Florida, apparently.
Yes, I didn't know that either.
Brenda.
Well, and
Okay.
that's really something that we have to think about. It's like we're talking to people who live all over. I mean, not even just in the United States sometimes. So that's really cool.
So real quick, it is time to go to the hub, as Lana points out to us. But also there were questions about the deep den. So what I'm going to do, everyone else here is going to the hub. I'm going to go, and in the description of this live video, I'm going to put a link to how to subscribe to become a member of the deep den. But also the question about, well, I already have the recipe thing. How can I like convert over? Email support@eatlikeabear.com, or just like subscribe to the deep den and then just get a refund on the other one. I mean, we'll work it out. This should not be a problem. So at all. And so anyway, we should go to the hub now.
Bye.
And
you
see
there.
y'all very soon. And you're going to see me in the 30 days. You're going to see me out there. Okay. Stay tuned for lots of news too on I'm just everything. So there's so much going on. Okay, you guys, I love you guys. Love you all. I'm going to put in the links now. You guys go crush it in the den, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.